Do you need to have 20% down to purchase a home?
Now, when houses were $10, cool, right? That made sense. For most people, that's just a lot of money. They don't even require a down payment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mortgage Myth Monday. I am Lakeisha Davis, and I am a Texas real estate agent with LPT Realty. Just to give you a little bit more about my background, I've been in real estate now for many years. I love what I do, and for me, it's having that shared experience with buyers, especially first-time home buyers who did not think it was possible to even own a home.
Yeah.
So for me, it's turned those dreams into that reality. One of the many reasons I got into real estate was to educate and advocate for the mass minorities, I remember being a single mom and I was dreaming of owning a home before, and I just didn't have anyone to take me by the hand, and guide me through that process. So that's why I'm here today. I'm here today with a Thrive Mortgage with Eric Nunes. He's a loan officer. And we are going to cover over the next year, we're going to cover many different topics and myths about the mortgage process. And we're going to tell you how it truly works. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Eric.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here. I'm super excited to be taking part in this series with Lakeisha because my story is very similar to yours, right? If I'd have had more education when I was younger, I could have done more. And the schools don't do a great job of educating us on these things that
Absolutely.
we need when we're out here living life. So I'm super excited to take part in this series. I'm super excited to get to the end of the year and look back on all the things that we covered and all the people that we've been able to help.
Yes, absolutely. And you're right about that. That's a good one. The schools don't talk about finances. They don't educate us enough on these different topics.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and jump into one of the myths that is one of the craziest myths out there. And that myth is, do you need to have 20% down to purchase a home? And I'll let Eric take that away.
No. The short answer is no, you don't. However, it just won't go away. This just won't die. It won't go away. When I bought my first house in 2002, and that's what I was thinking at that time, right? And I don't even know where it comes from, but it just won't go away. Actually, I do know where it comes from. So back in the day, that was kind of what everybody recommended that you do, is you need 20% down so you can put yourself in a good equity position. You put all this cash into the home, which is great, right? Now, when houses were $10, cool, right? That made sense. But now with the cost of homes, that's a lot of money. And if you got it like that and you just got 20% down, or somebody's giving you a gift, a family member or something like that, awesome, right? More power to you. However, for most people, that's just a lot of money. And not only is that a lot of money, but if you were trying to save up that money, that would take a long time, right?
Yes.
So that makes you're putting that off for a couple of years potentially to get into the home. So no, you don't have to do 20% down. If you are using a VA or USDA loan, they don't even require a down payment, right? So let's start there. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer and you're buying using a conventional loan, you can do as little as 3% down. If you are using an FHA loan, you can do as little as 3.5% down. So definitely don't have to have a big down payment. You will need to save up some money, and we're definitely going to be talking about that in future videos. How much money do you need and when do you need it? Those are important. But no, you don't need to have that much money down. And I would even advise somebody, if they were thinking that I need to save 20%, let's have a conversation, because it's probably better for most people to get you in a home sooner than have you wait several years to save up all that money to get into a home. Because one of the things that I can attest to, and you can attest to being in the industry, is that homes get more expensive every year.
That's absolutely true.
Right. So if I wait to buy a home because I need to save up this 20% down, I may not have as many options by the time I have that 20%, because homes have just got more expensive.
So consumers can be priced out.
Exactly. 100%. Right. Okay. Especially in San Antonio, Texas in general, we're constantly the hot places to live or top places to move to. And everybody who's from San Antonio knows somebody who's moved here from California or New York or wherever. Right. So this is a desirable place to live. And because of that, that puts a lot of pressure on the housing market, which drives those prices up. Right?
Exactly.
So that's why, you want to talk to your professionals. You want to talk to Lakeisha. You want to reach out to her, reach out to myself, so that we can help you plan. Because just like you were saying, if they did teach this in school, you wouldn't need us. But they don't teach that in school, and we're your professionals, right? We go to school, we get training, we spend a lot of hours making sure that we understand everything that goes into helping somebody get into a home so that we can educate you as a consumer so that you can make the right decision for yourself, right? One of the questions that I'm often asked is, hey, Eric, should I buy a home? And my answer to everyone is, if you have a need to buy a home and if you can afford to buy a home, yes, buy a home.
Yeah.
But you really won't know that until you talk to your professionals and help us, let us help you plan.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And there you go. You have it. So, there are many different loans. So what type of loans are out there, Eric, that will, that don't require that 20%?
Yeah, and it's going to be so your standard loans, right? We're talking about your USDA loans, your VA loan, your conventional, and your FHA loans. So none of them require a 20% down payment, right? That is just, again, something that just hung around. It's this myth that stayed and just won't go away. But none of those will require that much of a down payment at all.
Okay, absolutely. Okay. So there you have it. So that is one of the myths that we definitely wanted to cover. So for everyone that's sitting on the couch and they're like, should I buy a home? Like Eric said, you need to talk to your professional, get with a real estate agent, get with your loan officer, and find out what works for you and get that game plan going, because that's important if you want to become a future homeowner.
Absolutely. And our contact information is going to be in the links in the bio below or somewhere on here. I don't know where exactly it's going to be at, but our contact information is going to be there. This is a direct message to anybody out there. Reach out to us. Don't be afraid to reach out, DM, text message. Our phone numbers will be there, email. Have the conversation as early as possible. This is something, again, that buyers will ask me quite often. Hey, Eric, do I do it now or should I wait? Always do it now so that you know exactly where you stand 100%. And then you can move forward.
Exactly. Reach out to us if you have any more questions, and I'll see you again on Monday.
Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.